Welcome back to another episode of Just Say Something podcast. I'm Philip Clark, and thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. Remember to like, follow, share, and comment on our podcast episodes. As we approach National Parents Day, celebrated on the fourth Sunday in July, I want to take some time to recognize a group of people who often don't hear thank you nearly enough, and that's our parents and caregivers. Whether you're a mom, dad, grandparent, foster parent, aunt, uncle, guardian, or just another trusted adult helping raise a child, thank you. The work you're doing matters more than you probably realize. Parenting isn't easy, and there's certainly no instruction manual that prepares you for every challenge. Every child is different. Every family has unique circumstances, and most parents are juggling work, school schedules, sports, finances, family responsibilities, and somehow trying to find a little time for themselves in the middle of it all. Some days feel like victories, while other days simply making it to bedtime feels like an accomplishment. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something. You are not alone. At Just Say Something, we have the privilege of working with families across South Carolina. And one thing we've learned over the years is that perfect parenting doesn't exist. What does exist are caring, engaged parents who are making an incredible difference every single day. In prevention, we often talk about something called protective factors. These are the people, relationships, and experiences that help young people make healthy choices and reduce the likelihood that they'll engage in risky behavior. One of the strongest protective factors we know of is simply having a caring, involved adult in a child's life. Now, that doesn't mean you have to have all the answers, that you never lose your patience, or that your family must look perfect. It simply means being present, being available, listening, and showing up consistently. Sometimes we underestimate how powerful these simple things really are. As parents, it's easy to believe our biggest influence comes during one major conversation. Maybe it's the talk about drugs, alcohol, vaping, or social media. Those conversations absolutely matter, but prevention isn't built on one conversation. It's built on hundreds of small conversations that happen throughout everyday life. It's asking about their day after school. It's listening during the drive home from practice. It's talking while you're making dinner, checking in before bed, laughing together, apologizing when you get something wrong, and celebrating the little wins along the way. Those moments may seem ordinary, but they're where trust is built. And when trust is established, it creates opportunities for meaningful conversations when our children need it most. As we get closer to another school year, this is the perfect time for families to reset. Summer schedules are winding down, routines are beginning, school supplies are being purchased, and calendars are filling up quickly. While you're thinking about backpacks and lunch boxes, I'd encourage you to think about something else as well. How can we make this school year healthier than the last one? Maybe that means eating dinner together a couple of more nights each week. Maybe it means putting phones away during family time, getting everyone in bed a little early, or simply asking one more question before saying goodnight. Those small habits have a tremendous impact on a child's emotional well-being. One of my favorite questions to ask parents is, what do you want your child to remember about growing up in your home? Most people don't answer with things like perfect grades or spotless houses. Instead, they say, I want them to know that they were loved. They say, I want them to know they could always talk to me. They want their children to feel safe, supported, and believed in. Those are the things children carry with them long after they've grown up, and those are the memories that truly matter. Here at Just Say Something, we also believe parents deserve support. That's why we're committed to offering programs throughout the year that helps families strengthen communication, build healthier relationships, and navigate the challenges that come with raising children. Programs like Back in Control Parenting provide practical tools to help parents respond with confidence, consistency, and compassion. Our Strengthening Families program, often called SFP, brings parents and children together to improve communication, strengthen family bonds, and develop skills that long last after the program ends. It's one of the most effective family based prevention programs available because it recognizes the strong families create strong communities. Also, we offer transparenting, which are for those families that are going through maybe a divorce or separation or conflict within the family where maybe you need help of not putting your child in the middle of what's going on between you and your spouse. Although these programs serve different families and different needs, they all have one thing in common. They recognize that parents don't have to figure everything out on their own. Sometimes the strongest thing we can do is ask for support. Asking for help isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign that you care enough to give learning and growing. That's something worth celebrating. I also want to encourage parents to give themselves some grace. Social media has a funny way of making it seem like everyone else has parenting completely figured out. The truth is they don't. Every family has difficult days. Every child makes mistakes. Every parent has moments that they wish they could do over. That's simply part of the journey. What matters isn't perfection. What matters is consistency. Keep showing up. Keep listening. Keep loving. Keep learning. Your presence matters far more than your perfection ever will. I also want to take a moment to speak directly to grandparents and other caregivers. Many of you have stepped into the parenting roles unexpectedly. Some of you are raising your grandchildren. Others are caring for nieces, nephews, or other relatives. Still, others serve as mentors, coaches, teachers, or family friends who provide stability and encouragement to young people every single day. Thank you. Never underestimate the impact your relationship can have with a child on a child's future. Research continues to show that caring, supportive relationships are among the greatest predictors of resilience, healthy choices, and long term success. One trusted adult truly can change the direction of a young person's life. So, if you've ever wondered whether what you're doing makes a difference, let me assure you it does, more than you will ever know. As we celebrate National Parents Day, I hope you will take a moment to recognize the parents and caregivers in your own life. Tell them thank you. encourage them, offer to help. Sometimes a kind word or a simple act of support is exactly what someone needs to keep going. And if you're a parent listening today, I hope you'll remember this. Your child doesn't need a perfect parent, they need you. They need someone who is present, available, willing to listen, willing to learn, and willing to grow right alongside them. At Just Say Something, that's exactly what we're working toward every day, helping families build stronger connections so young people have the support they need to make healthy choices and to reach their full potential. Thank you for the role you're playing in that mission. If you'd like to learn more about our parenting programs, our resources, and prevention services, I encourage you to visit justsaysomething.sc.org. We'd love to connect with you and your family in any way we can. And before you go, if you enjoyed today's episode, would you do me a favor? Please like, follow, and share the Just Say Something podcast. When you share these conversations, you're helping us reach more parents, caregivers, educators, and community members who are committed to helping young people thrive. Thanks again for listening, and until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember, sometimes the most important thing you can do is simply show up. And as always, just say something.